Hello Stampers, welcome to 3D Thursday. Today, as I was trying to decide what type of a 3D project to make with you guys today, I thought about the catalog and how so much of the great stuff is retiring. And I thought, you know what? We have these wonderful framelits in the catalog called Petite Treats framelits. And I don't think I have ever done a video showing how to use them. So I thought today would be a great day to show you guys how to use these really great treats, framelits, so that you have a chance to get them before they are gone. So let me show you the couple of projects that I made with these today. I made this super cute little bird, and I've seen these on Pinterest and stuff before, but I decided to do a red one for Cardinal Stampers. And then I did this cute little dog one that I thought would be super sweet to give little treats to my dog for the holidays or anything like that. I also thought they would be really cute to make for craft fairs. So if you guys are ready, I will show these framelits to you and how to use them, and then show you how to make this dog one. All right. So when you get the Petite Treat framelits, it actually has this piece here, which is the framelit that is used to cut out the main portion of your little treat bag, but it has 3 toppers for you to choose from. So it has this topper here, which is just an arch. It has this topper, which is a double arch. And then it has this topper, which is just a straight line across, okay? So you can see back on this little bird, I use the double arch for the top of it. For the dog one, I use the single arch, okay? And the one that we're going to do today, I'm just going to use flat. So let me show you, when you are ready to cut these out on the big shot, you're going to notice there's like some notches in here. And then they are the same things on the opposite sides of the additional piece, so that they fit together kind of like a puzzle when you are ready to run it through the big shot. So all I did was I laid it down on my paper when I was ready, when it was on the big shot platform, and I hooked the pieces together, and then I ran it through and it cut out the perfect piece. Okay, so you can see I can kind of lift this up. It's attached together so that it's perfect. And the other pieces do the same thing. They have these little notches cut in them so that you can easily punch them out with your big shot. So basically what it did is it cut out this rectangular piece. Now you may think, oh my gosh, I could so just get a piece of Designer Series paper and cut out a rectangle. However, and you can't really see it on here, but I can show you back on the framelit piece. They also do these little notches for you, okay? Or these little, I guess they're more like scored things that helps you know where to fold this, okay? To make up your treat container. So on this one, there's a little notch right here, and there's a little notch right here, okay? And what that does is that kind of helps me. Okay, there's one here and there's one here, and they're just opposite from the top and bottom. But this is going to help me put my adhesive on so that I can put it together. Okay, so I'm going to start with the top, which have the notches that are pretty much the same distance from each side. Okay, and I'm just going to kind of wrap this around like this. I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive along that edge. And then I'm going to fold this down. So basically, you're making a tube, okay? And I'm going to hold it there for a second, and then I'm just going to double check that I've got them in the right places. And again, it's got a little score mark right there, so I know how far to move it over. And on this side, it's got the same score mark to help you line it up. Okay, so you just need to give it just a few seconds with the Tombow glue, and then that takes hold and you've got it just like that. Okay, so then I'm going to set it aside and give it a couple minutes to dry and take hold. Okay, now the stamp set I'm going to use to do the dog treat one is Happy Tails, and I am so excited to let you guys know that this is carrying over into, whoops, that gave it too dark, into the next catalog. Okay, so I'm very excited about it because I love this stamp set, and I think it just makes really super cute cards. So we are just going to take the dog stamp, and I'm going to take a soft suede ink, and I'm just going to stamp the dog on a piece of scrap white cardstock. Okay, now something you guys may not know about this stamp set is it has the stamp that includes these 3 pieces right here. Okay, and you may be wondering what those are, but those are to make dots or spots on your dog. Okay, so it actually looks just like this. It's got the 3 spots, but let me show you how I line it up and put it on a block, because when you first take it out, it just looks like that, and who knows what that is supposed to be. So what I do is I put my dog on the block, and then I flip him over like that, okay? Then I take the stamp with the spots, and I also flip it over, and then I kind of lay it out how I know the spots are supposed to go on the dog. So the long oval spot goes on the dog's hind end. This kind of rounded one on the edge goes on his chest, and then the circle goes on his eye. Okay, so what I do is I kind of lay it out like that so I know approximately which way's up with it, lay my block on top of it, and then it is ready to use. Okay, so just kind of a trick that I learned and wanted to share with you. So I'm going to go with a lighter color brown, which is a crumb cake, and I'm going to ink it up. And then, since the stamps are photopolymer, they make it so easy to stamp your spots right on your dog just like that. Okay, so he's super cute. Then, once I have that done, I'm just going to, throw the punch down. I'm going to take it, I'm going to line up my dog in it. And then I'm going to punch him out. Now the punch also has this really cute heart on it, okay? And I almost always use it somewhere in my card or my project. So I'm just going to punch one of him out in a red color, okay? So now I have that, and now I want to do my words. So I've just cut a little 1/2-inch strip of Whisper white cardstock. I'm going to take my soft suede stamp pad again, and one of the stamps in the stamp set says just for you. So I thought that would be really cute to put on some dog treats, because really it is just for the dogs. So super fun little thing to do. Then what I want to do with this is I want to flag both ends. And again, I know I've told you the best way, cut up the center, then go from each point up to your end of where you cut up straight. So up the middle, and then cut up from both bottom corners, just like that. Okay, so now let's go back to this little container. And what I want to do is I want to go ahead and seal one end of this closed, okay? So I'm just going to put some adhesive inside, just inside, and I'm just going to hold it closed for just a minute. Now, you remember on my samples that I showed you, I just kind of have binder clips on here holding them closed, because I didn't want to close them until I get stuff in them first. So until then, I just kind of use the binder clips so you know what it is supposed to look like. Okay. So then over here, I want to take some twine, and I'm going to use my favorite twine now, which is the braided linen trim. I love it, and again, I am so glad it is being carried over into the next catalog because I love it and I use it a lot. It's just a really great neutral twine to have. It's really great for masculine cards. It's really great for any kind of earthy cards or projects that you do. It's really just a fun one. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to struggle here and tie this in a little knot, just like that. And of course my ends are too long, so let's trim them up just a little bit. So there we have that, just like that. Okay. Now I want to put my dog on it. So I want to use some dimensionals for this. So I've got just some extra things. I don't know about you guys, but you know that once all your dimensionals are gone off of your sheet, all of the area around the outside of it is still really good dimensionals. So I just go through and cut them up so that I can still peel them off and use them just like the dimensionals that were in the middle. I don't tend to throw many things away. I try to use as much of it all as I possibly can. So let's put our little puppy dog on there just like that. I'm going to take the Just For You that we stamped and flagged the ends of. I'm going to put it right down here. And again, because my box is kind of rounded, I'm just going to hold it for a minute to make sure it takes hold pretty good. I'm going to take my little heart, because like I said, I like to add a little bit of color and always add the little heart on there because we love our puppies and our pets. I'm just going to kind of put him on there, just kind of add a little splash. And there you go. He is all done and ready. So what you do from here is you're going to put in any kind of little treats, little goodies that you have, and then you'll notice from your little notches or your little score marks that it is going to go this way and fold. Okay, so that it basically is making what they call a sour cream container. We used to make these with ourselves before we had the framelits for it, but basically is you then would glue it on like that, and then that is what the container looks like. So I hope you have enjoyed my video of how to use the Petite Treat framelits. Remember, if you are wanting them, they are one of the items that is on the retirement list. So right now they are only available while supplies last, so you need to hurry up and grab them if you want to grab some of these fun things. Remember, if you're ordering from me online, use my April hostess code this month, and all orders are going to get a free gift from me this month. And it's something new that I'm starting, so I think you guys will be excited by what I'm giving away. And after you get done watching this video, if you could just go down below and leave me a comment and let me know which of these you like the best, whether you like the gray or the brown dog container the best, or whether you're kind of partial to the little cardinal bird that I made. So please share my video. I'd love to have other people look at the fun stuff that I'm making and to be inspired. And thanks for watching.